What's up, guys? Welcome back to Shopping with the Soul. This is the holiday season edition, and hey, man, we're gonna get right into it. So everybody, go ahead and introduce yourselves. I'm one half of the Sneaker Twins Solo.
We're gonna start from this way. Go ahead, brother. Introduce yourself.
My name is Chris, from that town.
That's it.
The Converse.
Yes, sir.
Shit, is that the Don? What's up?
What you wearing today, bro?
Man, we had to put it on for Virgil, so we got the off-white Air Max 90s and the black
Absolutely.
coat.
Ooh, I'm hating, nigga. I'm hating.
You hating?
Yeah,
Nigga,
man.
you got the other pair. You have the other pair.
Yeah.
If you want to let him go.
Yeah, I might. We can
toss him
negotiate. Yeah, we can negotiate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Tiana Mallory, and I have on Lightning Force.
Yes, sir.
And I got to shout out her fit, bro. She said she put it together herself. So that shit, you put that shit on for sure. For sure. Well, I'm the other half of the Sneaker Twins Shadow, the relationship guru, and I have on the Converse off-whites, in honor of Virgil, man, R.I.P. You left too soon, you was a legend, man, and you inspired all of us here. So I just want to let y'all know that. But we're going to toss it to this pretty young thing next to me. Go ahead.
I'm Keisha Jordan, and I have on just some little H&M. I'm really not a sneaker guru.
And I love your feet.
Thank you.
Yes.
You put that
I'm
on.
really
Put that on.
not a
Got our own shit on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm A5, young bull, and I got on some Nike Dunk High SBs, triple white,
Gang.
with a little bit of
Peace
dirt.
on the bottom.
So I guess I was the only person that didn't say what I had on because I think I got on the best shit here. So yeah, it would be the 04. What is these? The West Coast, whatever that shit
Yeah,
called.
West
The
Coast.
20s, the West Coast 20s. Yeah, you can't get those anywhere right now. So,
Yeah, I can.
yeah, you can.
I can get them for a 5-finger discount.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, with an ass
With a 10-finger ass.
Well, shit, I'm
With a
still
10-finger ass.
Hey.
No, give me 20 because you ain't my brother. I gotta get on your ass too.
Ah, shit. Well,
Yeah.
Zach, I'm wise.
Wow.
that's fucked.
Well, no lawyers at all.
Dang, bro.
So yeah, man, we're gonna go and let this
Lawyers,
fair level
lawyers.
order pop. I'm gonna let my brother do his damn justice, man. Hey, man, 2021 has been a challenging year for all of us, man. So hey, we're gonna pop this ball. I knew we were gonna do that. I knew we were gonna do that.
Hey,
Yeah. So,
Just
hey,
riding that right,
that's how 2021 gonna go out. With a bang, yeah. So
I'll
hey.
go worry about my shoes.
So look, man.
I work on my
Yeah,
face.
2021, like I said, it's been a challenging year for everybody. Like
Pass that around.
everything,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Everything has been set back. Everything, man. It's been a whole bunch of setbacks. But it's amazing to still be here, to be alive, and to be able to say, hey, we made it. So everybody, give yourselves a hand clap on that.
round of applause. My bad. I ain't supposed to do that.
My brother.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into the first topic. And hey, Zach Don got that one.
First off, I wanted to talk about the impact of Virgil and how he actually created a actual space for people like myself who have their brand to inspire them and have them like create their own vision. Everyone in here can say that like they've somewhat been inspired by Virgil and his position at Nike, Louis Vuitton, everything he's done with his own brand, Off-White. I just want to speak to that. Especially like we can start with the people who are trying to like establish a brand. So I'm gonna speak last for myself, but I'd like to hear from the Handsome Heartbreakers. How has Virgil like passing and his brand success like impacted you?
Well, for me, I look at it like this. I just look at Nike. Like, man, Nike was really dead, bro. Virgil alone, bro, he saved Nike, bro. With that 10 collection, I mean, alone he brought back Nike. He brought some creativity and some things that we've never seen before. So it really changed the game with that. And how it relates to Handsome Heartbreakers, we just really trying to throw some flavors and some things and implement some things that we never ever seen before. So I mean, you might have seen some of the stuff that we're doing, but you're not gonna do it, see it the way that we're doing it. And that's what Virgil brought to me as far as a creator and
Right. So yeah, I'll piggyback a little bit off that. What Virgil did for me was he taught me one thing in the clothing industry or the shoe industry or whatever you're doing in your life as far as building a brand. Don't be afraid to be bold. Stick to what you know, find a niche and stick to it. The hang tag, even if it's just a regular shoe, he found a way to create something that was different and by being bold. The hang tag on all of his shoes, as soon as you see a hang tag, you automatically know, hey man, that's expensive. That's some flavor right there. You paid a lot of money for that. So I just thank him for, being bold and, being courageous and being able to, find his niche and stick to it. And that's what all of us should be inspiring to do. So I'll leave with that and let somebody else go.
Anybody else got anything you want to say?
Well, how would you say Virgil helped with your brand, or just like his message, or just him being the person that he is? Like, because I don't know if there's anybody else that you can say, like, other than maybe Kanye, that literally saw what he wanted and then aspired and actually did it.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of people who say they want to do
Right.
things, but Virgil did it.
Yeah.
And then I don't think there's anybody else who can say they can do it better.
Right.
Because there will never be another Virgil.
Never.
No, never.
There is one thing that Virgil also said that I saw in an older interview, and he was like, Off-White is only a clothing brand to the people who can afford it. To the people who can't afford it, it's a message. It's a calling for someone to be better, be different, be more than what his brand is. Because if you can't have it physically, be the person that creates it. Be the person that creates what's missing. And that's the one message that Virgil kind of left with me. And it kind of resonated with my brand, because the whole reason why I created my brand campaign, if you don't know, you play life like a game of spades, set your hand, play to win, and never renege, it's because there should always be a level of just wanting more. Like, be yourself, be more, do more, wake up every day with your purpose. Because a man without purpose distracts himself with pleasure.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I just told you a short. I'm gonna that.
I got that nigga. That's a feat.
Your invoice is in your email. For sure, I'm not forgetting about that.
Yeah, that was really dope, man. That was really inspiring.
Yeah, let me hear what you got about Virgil and your brand, and let the people know what your brand is.
So my brand is Real Proper Like, and we cultivate the femininity in every woman through content, pictures, fashion, beauty. I'm a stylist on the side, so I do a lot of different things within the community. But piggyback off of Twin on the boldness, the creativity, just being true to yourself. That's what inspired me. I always be myself. Do the things I like, so I just like his creativity and boldness.
Oh, dope. So, what can the people find on Real Proper Like?
You said what now?
Where can the people find Real Proper Like?
So you can find Real Proper Like on IamKeshoriaJ.com. Again, that's IamKeshoriaJ.com, and I have like a plethora of things from styling, my sweatshirts, apparel, different little things. Like I said, I'm in the beauty industry, so I do makeup, I style, have a sweatshirt line, so I'm in everything. I just like anything cute, proper like.
Let's go. You Jamaican?
African! I'm African!
Oh, shit. Yeah, I knew you was so.
You got about 30
I'm passionate about all
There
of
we
it.
That's
go.
good. That's great. You got to be passionate about what you do.
Right.
Anybody else got anything before we move forward?
What's up?
What you got, A5?
About Virgil?
Yeah, man.
If he's a fashion goat, I don't know, bro. and I didn't get a chance to meet him before his passing, but he has major influences on some of my favorite artists, and he was more than just Off-White.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he was creating album covers.
Mm-hmm.
He was creating single covers. He was directing music videos. A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
He was a DJ. A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that he did, and he wasn't the hey, I did this, and this is me. You know, besides the fact, him putting his name on his work. I mean, but that should be done for anybody. But he was very humble, and I feel like his relationship with Kanye really helped Kanye calm down a little bit with his humbleness, and teach Kanye, how to be humble about things that you've done that people, just can't do.
Right.
And I also hope that they keep that that statue of him up in Miami forever.
Right.
Yeah, I hope they keep that up there.
For sure.
I got one question. Who the real Louis Vuitton Don? Kanye or Virgil?
No doubt it's Virgil, bro.
No doubt it's Kanye West, bro.
You say
No,
Kanye the new, will there always be
No
the reigning Louis Vuitton Don?
No
or Virgil?
disrespect to Kanye, but I have to give it to Virgil.
The major disrespect to Kanye is
Why are you speaking that? Because of his previous collabs that he had with Louis Vuitton before Virgil, or the fact that Virgil got the position that Kanye was aspiring for?
Yeah, Kanye was aspiring for that position, but let's think about it from I'm gonna allow y'all to put yourself in my size 12. Kanye West has how many shoes from Louis Vuitton? Anybody can give a right answer?
Just one. It is just one.
No.
Wait, you talking about the Jaspers?
The ones
Yeah,
that
he got-
came out. Well,
Yeah, the ones
yeah, I was
that
gonna say,
he got 6 different colorways of 2 models.
Well, the
3 and 3.
Jaspers have.
He got a high top.
Gray.
The Jaspers are
The white,
the low top,
the
but you
tan,
got a high top as well.
You are right. Dang.
So it's 6. Kanye West was doing that shit way before we knew anything about Virgil.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but I'm saying though, it's like I
The
don't
Louis
even,
Vuitton
but
Don?
nobody. I'm saying though, but nobody even. We respect Kanye, but nobody even thinks about it. When you say the name Kanye, we discredit the Louis Vuitton. We really don't even think about that.
That's
I mean,
because
we think
Kanye-
about.
That's
He
because
did before anybody else
Well,
did.
this
He
is
did,
about
but he's
Virgil.
not the Don because we don't remember him for that.
No, this-
we remember him for.
This is about Virgil, but we don't
We remember Virgil for Louis Vuitton. We don't remember Kanye for that.
because that and Off-White is all that he has done. Kanye has dipped his toe in it. Every suit
I'm saying
in the
though.
kitchen.
I'm saying though. When you hear the name
Like-
Kanye West, nigga, what you think about?
I think
Nigga, you
about-
think about.
I think about Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
Because the first time I seen Kanye West perform, he walked out on stage with Louis Vuitton scarf.
With a Louis Vuitton
Beanie.
backpack.
He had a backpack
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
He had a pink polo
Yeah.
with a briefcase and his own Louis Vuitton shoes.
Right. But when I hear the name Kanye West, I think about the Nike. I think about the first Yeezy, Nike Air Yeezy. I think about the Blinks. I think about all that. And when I really Kanye West in the sneaker game didn't really take off. And so, in my opinion, to the Red Octobers, bro. That's what. When you hear the name Kanye West, you think of Red Octobers. You think of Blinks, the Blinks and
Just
stuff
think
like
of the
that.
first.
They're not even
the
the
first-
most expensive shoes.
The first Yeezy
I
that
agree.
ever come out. You know
I
what I'm
agree,
saying?
but
The
that's
first
I'm just
Yeezy.
saying though, as a
Like, we think of Adidas. You know what I'm saying? You
as
think of,
if you were not a sneakerhead, you
That-
would know this stuff.
Don't say me, because we've been in the sneaker game for a long
Right.
time.
That's I'm saying though. I'm saying for a regular sneaker connoisseur, somebody who's just new to the game, they're not gonna know Kanye.
Oh yeah, for
They
sure.
would go to Yeezy.
Because today,
It was on Yeezy and
today,
Adidas.
I had
They're gonna go to Nike too though.
I had a
They're gonna go to
problem with
Nike.
A lot of people don't know
Only
his
thing I
numbers,
know
though.
is the slides. I'm not.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah, that's it.
What is it?
I'm gonna give,
Right.
I'm gonna give a shout out to a sneaker community. I mean ATATF because a partner of mine at ATATF posted a picture of him in the Red Octobers. And I'm a comment type of person. I like, I won't comment myself, but I'll go and look at the comments, and I'll do a little reaction. And people were like, what are those? I've never seen those before. And the reason why people don't see Kanye as a Louis Vuitton Don is because they don't even know that motherfucker had.
That's what I'm saying.
You mean Louis Vuitton? They don't know he had a collab with Louis Vuitton.
But they don't know how they don't know he had a collab with Nike.
He said they don't even know that he had a collab with Nike.
So that's why people will not be like, oh, Kanye West not Louis Vuitton down. It's some.
That's what I was.
So
how can you be? Nobody don't know.
When you think
if we think about Virgil, we know Louis Vuitton.
It's only one brand when you think of Nike that people think of. It's Jordan. It automatically go to Jordan.
Well, I mean, one of my top 30 artists, Pusha T. His last chill out.
That's what I said. Push that shit on the other side.
Push that shit out the window,
Pusha T in my top 30. He's my top 30. Only because Pusha T is a different type of artist because he raps about luxury. Like he's in the tax bracket where, like, if a simple-minded basic motherfucker is listening to his music, like what the fuck is a bodega? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what is that?
Thing, bro.
You know,
if you up north, you know what a bodega is.
Yeah, exactly. We all know
where we at.
Most likely, if you're up north, you know what a bodega is. If you're in the Midwest, you up north, you know what a bodega is. And first of all, nigga, the only nigga with a last name T that we know is Booker, nigga. Everybody always know who Booker T is, nigga. We only know Pusha T for one thing. That nigga had a twin looking at nigga, and they made one song called Grinding. That's it. We gonna know shit else. And he was on Lamborghini, whatever that shit is, Lamborghini Mercy, whatever that shit is. that's the only other shit.
You know. Yeah.
You know. That's it.
I'm gonna just leave it like that.
There we go, bro. Yeah, we gonna leave it at that, bro.
But rest in peace, Virgil.
R.I.P. Virgil.
He was a great person from what I've seen as
outwardly looking, because none of us personally know him.
Yeah.
Know all the bullshit he had to go through.
And also, fuck cancer, man.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. Taking out a lot of young people too early,
Especially from our community.
Fuck cancer.
Y'all did see that young black girl, she's an African daughter, she cured cancer with lasers.
You think she's first?
Nah. The first is Dr. Sabi.
She gonna be the first nigga to die.
Dr. Sabi first.
She better goddamn chill out, cause
and can't play with me. Let's protect her at all costs.
Please,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
matter of fact, just protect black women. Period.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, protect black women, respect black women.
They
are the key. They carry us. Without a black woman, none of us would be here. So protect.
Mother Earth for a reason, man.
This is my last thing about Virgil. How y'all feel about like the sales and the prices spiking due to his death with his shoes?
Oh, it's gonna go through the roof.
I'm okay with it. Longest culture vultures ain't trying to put his face on a t-shirt and make money off of it.
They don't do that.
They don't do bullshit like that.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
The culture vultures are the ones who buy it.
It's a matter of time for Supreme put them on a t-shirt.
Right.
No, I'm saying the culture vultures are the ones who buying up all the shit.
Yeah.
They the ones who buying up all the shit. And so, we won't drop no names here, but we know who they are. Me and my brother definitely know who they are. They buying up all the shit, and they gonna make the most money off of it. They profit the most off of death and life. Those culture vultures, and we know who they are. But hey, we won't go too deep into that. We'll move on to the next.
Jeff, you already know how I feel about it. The day he died, I sent you a screenshot. His shoes jumped up in price. And
we had a conversation.
5 sales. Bro.
Matter of fact, because when I seen it, I'm a person who like to go to multiple news sources. I'm not just a CNN or ABC or MSNBC, whatever, 13 WMSZ, shout out to the middle Georgia area. I like to go to multiple news sources, and I think when me and you conversed about it, it was like 20 minutes fresh.
I didn't think it was real. My little sister is the one who told me.
Yeah, same with Dolph. That shit just really was a slap in the face.
Yeah. I thought you were joking when you told me that too.
We're definitely gonna get into that. That's the next.
But yeah, like Zach sent me a screenshot of StockX, and I think a 10-minute span, it was like 6 pairs that were sold. All them shit was like what, 1,700 and up.
Up. Yeah, 1,700 and up.
I'm gonna need them UNCs back, please.
Nah, I don't know if you might get them back, bro.
I'm playing with
you. Shit's in the glass case.
Shout out to Kelly Rowland. I think she was ahead of it, man. She bought 2 pair from us back in 2018, and she bought like, I think it was 2,800.
I mean, but his shit's fire.
No, but
It's
like
fire.
it's fire. But think about it. Okay, so Air Jordan 1s, how much were those going for?
Chicago's?
Yeah, before he died, they were going for about 15, 12.
Chicago's brand new? No, they were going for way more than that.
No, I say about 5,000. They literally jumped up
5,
50%. Yes, bro.
Chicago, yeah. I think about UNC.
UNC's were about 12.
Yeah, they're about 12, 15.
Yeah, they were about 12.
I seen
but
15.
Chicago's, yeah, they was
Chicago's went up 10 bands.
They was 5,000 already.
Bro, they 10 bands right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they're more than that. No?
Yeah, they more than that. They go up
At the
every
end of the
day.
day, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, StockX is a wet company. You know, we know who owns that company. We won't get too much into that. We know who owns it. You know.
But how do y'all
Don't
feel
get me
like it
started
affects
because I
the
won't
market?
stop.
Is this fair for like people who are like, say like us?
Fair?
Like,
Life ain't fair.
yeah, life ain't
I'm
fair.
about to say,
But,
what's the definition of fair?
like, no, I'm just saying.
What is
But
this?
think about it. The
Talking
sneaker
about
game
Jordan
is not exactly how it used to be. There was a fair chance to get sneakers back in the day. Remember that?
It never was a fair chance, nigga.
Nigga,
It never was.
camping in line. That was
It
a
was
fair,
never
that
a
was
fair chance, nigga. No, nigga.
How
Niggas
is
been
it?
back
How is
there.
it fair? Okay, let me put this in the standpoint of our generation. How is it fair that the sneaker release on Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
We in school, Thursday and Friday.
All right.
Motherfuckers been in the line since Friday morning, 3 a.m. How's that fair? We gotta go to school.
But that's
But you
recent.
gave me a conjunction. I asked a question.
Man, listen.
So what he's saying is, nigga, the only fair chance that you really had was back in 07, 08, 09. That's when shit was sitting.
That's
like,
when I
nigga,
got in the game. Like,
Yeah. You know, you
Come
gonna
on.
back that ass up.
Yeah,
baby.
man.
That nigga born in the 2000. So we gonna back that ass up, baby. But anyway, but yeah, bro. So that's our college years. So like I said, I tell Jeff the other day, like, nigga, we had New Buck 12 sitting, we had all the ones sitting. I mean, I can walk in.
Every single
Don't be
countdown
talking about
pack
something
set.
today. Y'all remember?
All the countdown packs got marked down.
Yeah, I do remember
Like
that.
you know, countdown packs. You go on that bitch right now. They going for 1,000 stack, 12 to
But just like that,
$1,300.
We were talking about this earlier, the De La Souls. We
Yeah.
were talking about the De La Soul dunks, both like the highs and the lows. We both had a chance to get them. You had a pair of, a chance to get the Tiffany dunks at one point in time.
Yeah.
And we slept. We
I
slept
slept
on
on
them
it.
just because the way things
Yeah.
moved back then.
That
It
was
was a fair
that's just the
chance.
thing.
That was back when Clockwork was on some good shit. Now Clockwork was on bullshit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, bleep that out, please.
No, don't be that
Talk
man.
about like, establishment, bro.
Man, fuck Clockwork.
All right, you don't fuck with that. Okay.
Fuck their management and fuck their ownership too, dog.
Yeah, fuck them because they
Fuck that.
fuck them because of their business practices.
Because if you win a raffle and you got the money for the raffle, how the fuck you gonna tell me I can't get the raffle because I was late but I'm on time? Nah, fuck that, bro.
And
Fuck that.
how
That's a
the
little
fuck you
personal.
gonna sell me the box separate than the fucking
That's
shoe?
bullshit,
What the
bro.
fuck wrong with you?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Fuck
Fuck
them.
them. Yeah, fuck them. Let's get into before we, we was talking about death, so we want to go to get that out of the way. Let's talk about Young Dolph. And what I want to go into with Young Dolph is how black men and black women are scrutinized the most in their own community. He died right from the place that he's from.
Not only that, his wife platform.
What you mean?
Black men deserve to grow. Like, he died and that's what she tried to prevent that.
Yeah. Black men deserve to grow
And
old.
he was a part of a household where she was,
I don't
really.
know nothing about that. Elaborate for me.
Yeah, speak on that, because I didn't know anything about that either. Yeah.
That's pretty much her campaign. Like, she made clothes for that. Her brother died. He passed away the same way Dolph did, pretty much. And
Okay.
so she's saying, like, black men, not only that, like, we're killing each other. And not only that, like, you got black men, they got families. Dolph had how many kids? Two.
Yeah.
Now they're fatherless.
Baby.
Right. Yeah.
And that's going on a lot now.
freaking
And
insane.
especially with a lot of people being young fathers and stuff like that, and people dying young, like, you got newborns growing up, never knowing their fathers and stuff like that. So that's what she was talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Dolph a real nigga.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get cookies, man.
Outside of being a real nigga, he was a man.
Right.
Let's be real. He was a man.
Right, right.
Let me tell you what I said. Dolph was a real man.
So that's what I want you to elaborate on, because like niggas always let's get this out the way. So when you say Dolph a real nigga, I want you to explain what a real nigga is.
Okay,
let's talk about what a real nigga is.
Well,
it's not.
I'm not gonna say what a real nigga is. I'm gonna say
real man,
things that Dolph did that makes him a real nigga to me.
Right.
Dolph put his family on.
Yes.
He put his kids on.
Yes.
He put the people around him on.
Yes.
Dolph was independent. He was motivated. You know what I'm saying? Dolph didn't make no excuses. And young Dolph from like Virgil, I don't know him personally. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in his life and in his immediate circle. But the things that Dolph spoke about in the interviews that I watched and the articles that I read, like Dolph was for his people, and he wasn't out here trying to finesse and finagle his own people. He was trying to put his people on. Not necessarily, I'm gonna give you $1,000 and you just go and walk with it. I'm gonna show you how to make $1,000 so you can multiply that and continue it on. I'm gonna give you the knowledge rather than just the bread.
Mm-hmm.
And that's real to me.
Yeah.
I mean, as simple as that.
So that when we say real nigga, that's what I define a real nigga as. A person that's out here taking care of their family, providing for their kids, providing a better life for their kids. A person that's doesn't want their kids to see what they had to see or go through the things that they had to go through. Like, I'm a proud ass black man, and I'm proud to sit up here and say that my kids didn't have to grow up in the hood. You know, that they seen something that was different. And my son ain't gotta see nobody, you know, cooking crack cookies in the fucking kitchen and stuff like that. I'm proud to be able to say that, because a lot of us had to endure shit and go through things that, you know, we shouldn't have seen. And as an adult, that shit affects you. Still, to this day, it does, bro. When you go through that childhood trauma, it affects you. Even if you don't think it does, and you think you're all right, you'll find yourself doing things a certain way that you shouldn't be doing, things that you shouldn't be doing, and it's because of that childhood trauma and the shit that you had to go through. So that's what I define as a real nigga or a real black man, out here taking care of your family and providing, and that's all that matters, bro, at the end of the day.
Can you speak more to the fact that what he came from didn't define him, because people will use the way he died against him?
Yeah, so okay. Yeah, where he came from definitely didn't define him, because you can make it out of any situation if you put your mind to it. Like, you can, and also you can allow any situation that you go to affect you if you let it. I mean, if I grew up in the hood, a lot of people that we grew up with, they're either dead or in jail. But I didn't make that decision. You know, I seen some examples, I seen some things that I didn't want to see and I shouldn't have seen. You know, we've been through things that I didn't want to see, and you know, but I understand the fact of the matter that I had to make a decision in my mind that I wanted to be different, and that's all it is. You guys got to make that one split decision. One day you got to wake up and come to your senses and say, I'm tired of living my life this way. I'm tired of seeing this shit. What's a different way? And that's what we did.
But on the light note, though, nigga, shit, sometimes I want to go back. I'll tell you why, nigga. Why? Nigga be trying to try me, man. Nigga be trying to try me, and get what? Shit, I be telling them like that. I say, same nigga that y'all see on the news, that been doing all them killing, them niggas in the classroom with me, nigga. Them niggas in the baseball field with me. So, I just chose to go a different route. But if you keep on fucking around with me, bro, we can go back. We can go back.
Yeah, you know. And
So,
I mean,
I'm just, sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker know.
I just always say that.
So
like,
it's two sides to it.
I just always say that. I always have felt that way. Like, y'all see these niggas flashing this money and these guns. Just because we don't flash that shit don't mean we don't got it either. You know what I'm saying? We just choose not to do that. You know what I'm saying? We just choose not to be those type of people. But just because we don't flash it, that don't mean we don't got it. And just because we are held to a certain standard, that definitely don't mean we can't get crazy. I just don't want to get there.
You got to rock your
But I'm telling you, right? She did that nice when she.
Yeah, I ain't trying, man. I never want to result in that, and I never, you know, I always think about my kids in every single decision that I make.
That's the game changer. Like, I got something to lose now, you know, and that's And that's why I really felt like Dolph. That's why I felt like Dolph changed, because he really felt like he had something to lose. But still, it's that time when you're trying to transition, man. That time when you're trying to get out of it, man, and somebody just pull you back, bro.
Yeah. So never get my lesson in all is never get too far deep into something that you can't get out of.
Right.
You know, always have an exit strategy. You know,
because karma is a bitch. Don't mean just because you're a changed man, and you know what I'm saying, the things that you have done, you're gonna have to pay for that, regardless of what. You're gonna have to pay for that. So
yeah, I paid for shit that I done for people, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know,
we all have to answer to our good deeds, and we all got to answer to our bad, and that's just how it
there's
is.
good consequences and there's bad consequences, you know. And you know, God rest his soul. God bless his soul, man. You know, I hope that everything goes well for him and goes good for him. He just, you know, as he transitions, goes good for his family. As he transitions on, you know, all the things that he left behind for his family. You know, I would hope that they're able to benefit off that and really, you know, change their life. So yeah, that's what it's all about.
And like my man A5 said, he owned all his masters, so go stream his music. If you really care about him, go stream his music.
Empire.
Yes, sir.
I know I look real foolish on the golf course playing that golf course.
Guess what? It look good though. It look good.
And I look good. It feel good though.
So yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into some of the new releases that's coming out, man. We're in the month of December, and as you know, December is one of the hottest months for Global Soul. You know, hasn't been so far, but we're 3 days in. You know, hey, just stay with us because it's really about to get hot this week. So yeah, it's about to really get busy for us next week, and until January 1st. So yeah, the releases we have coming out are the Cool Grey 11s, my bad. Cool Grey 11s. We got the Patent Brett. Oh yeah, the Cool Grey 11s come out on December the 11th. But hey, through Shop with the Soul, you'll be able to get your pair on December 10th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the release party. Then we have on December 30th, I'm gonna skip all the rest of the releases. Fuck all the bullshit that come out in between that.
Damn.
But yeah, we have the Patent Bread ones, and this is a iconic shoe. It's gonna be a highly sought after of shoe. Probably be more successful than the 11s. I would think so. Everybody wants that shoe. Hey man, you know, if you want to shop with Soul on those, you can.
And my boy's gonna have the shoes on the screen soon, so y'all guys can see.
I'm just saying, like, there's never been a time where a shoe has been more popular than a Jordan 11.
Right.
So them Patent Bread are more popular.
No,
I was gonna say Space Jam, the Breads. But those are still Jordan 11s. But
You're right, there's never been a shoe that's more popular than the 11s, but come on, bro, let's be real.
The Patent Breads are the Jordan 1 of the year. Like me and my brother debate about. No, the Patent Bread ones are the Jordan 1 of the year.
Can we agree on
I'm
this?
here with a rebuttal. No, the Mochas are.
Can we agree with this though? Can we agree on it? People want the Patent Bread ones just as much as they do the Cool Bread.
nigga, hold up.
No.
Hold up. What year did the green Gatorade season come out? That was the same year as the Space Jam, right?
Yeah.
That's 2016, right? Mm-hmm. Nigga, we saw more green Gatorades than anything.
But that's a bad shoe though. That shoe was hard. Like
that's what I'm saying. Nigga, the bread ones are hard.
Especially if you had like, I'm talking about the Gatorade 6s. If you talking about what came with it, that packaging was
that's
crazy.
What I'm saying.
You got a
so you getting that same feel.
I mean, the first time they put a Jordan sign on a hang tag like that was the Soulflies. You know?
Another crazy shoe. Quality crazy.
So, like, you know, I mean.
Hey, what they do the blue ticks? What did they stop?
The 350s?
350s? I want to say the 28th, right?
The blue tints?
Yeah.
Or the 2021 blue tints?
Yeah, they coming back out.
Shit. Get a pair.
2 pair of me?
Yeah, 2 pair of me.
I actually don't see them on Kicks on Fire right now. As far as coming out,
They coming out.
They got them D-Rose coming out.
No, Boy, D-Rose got some goddamn church shoes. That's his shit. Street shoes. That's how I feel. Them D-Rose ones. That's
Damian Lillard got some Dame times coming out.
Fuck Dame.
dang.
No, I ain't not fuck Dame, but fuck Adidas basketball. Them niggas are garbage, bro. Them niggas are trash.
What about them Beluga reflectors?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When they come out?
The 18th?
Yep.
Ooh, I'm
Two
broke
pair.
as hell in December, bro. Fuck. Two pair of me.
Two pair
Two pair of
minimum.
me. Two pair of me.
Yeah, you already know.
Hell yeah.
For sure, you already know.
Well,
What else we got?
There is one shoe I wanted to talk about that is, and I want to cop it. The Travis Scott Air Max ones.
They come out?
December 16th. That's when
We're
they're
not
scheduled.
dropping, bro.
You don't think they're dropping?
We're not talking about Travis Scott in this segment.
I don't need that shit.
Okay, we'll talk about the Soulfly Air Jordan 1 lows. I actually like them. That's the only Air Jordan 1 low you will ever catch me rocking. Only one. Period.
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah, you be on the one rocking them.
Yeah, I will.
I
Yeah.
rocked them bitch on the golf course.
Let me see.
Okay.
I ain't rocking them bitches there.
Yeah, Gary gonna have them on the. He gonna have them shits on the stream
Oh,
for us too.
yeah, nah.
You ain't missing that, bro.
Missing
Missing
that.
that print on Adron, that shit.
That you put them bitches on, bro, I'm gonna roast you
I'm
for
telling
it.
you. As soon as you walk in, I'm gonna say eat more chicken. That way you gonna work for Chick-fil-A with them bitches on.
You say you more. Bro, it's like only you're tripping.
And they got them bread 4s coming out on the 21st.
Which bread for us?
But it's a golf shoe.
Oh, yeah. You the only nigga that care about
Yeah.
that.
Then let's talk about the shoes that got pushed back. You know, we had the midnight Navy 6s that were supposed to release this year. They got pushed back to March. The Red Lightning 4s were supposed to release on December the 3rd, which is today, and they got pushed back to January. So let's talk about a little bit about what Nike is going through and about what the sneaker community is going through as a whole.
That goes for Global Soul too as well.
You know, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just get into it a little bit, man. It's been really tough to get shoes and to get high-end shoes and the things that we want to get.
Not just tough to get shoes, but let's say this: tough to get shoes in a timely manner.
Yeah,
Shit, that's what it matters. Like it ain't necessarily a huge buying to get them. It's just getting them shits on time. Like so that I ain't gonna catch y'all.
Just getting them on time, getting them in a timely manner. You know, that's been a tough part about everything. You look at Nike, man, they're pushing back all the release dates. It's the reason why is because everybody's scared of COVID, bro. Everybody does, and just look at the shit that we're going through. Nobody wants to
Mario
fucking work.
variant, right?
Huh?
It's new Mario variant.
Everybody calling that shit now Mario.
Mario variant, man.
Your shoes just like threw me off.
Nobody wants to work, man.
Like the fact that your shoes see through.
No, it says right and left.
Yeah, you know, I don't
You don't know this right from his left.
Yeah, I don't.
But if you follow them, they do.
Yeah, God, yeah, this shit's upside. Yeah.
This
That
on
bitch on the left. This is
Yeah,
on the left.
that's
God. Yeah, I'm definitely wrong if I didn't put it there. So elsewhere. Yeah.
I had to look at my
No, that shit,
I'm
you
like,
said
no,
right.
Look at your feet.
No, because it threw me off. I'm like, nah, that's not right.
Yeah, those are all white Converse, the first ones that ever came out.
Oh, okay.
Shout
I'm a
out
little
Virgil.
slow.
RIP Virgil. That's what the sneaker game is going through, definitely, man, most definitely.
I'll say as far as like shipping, when it comes to like actually trying to get shoes, right now, I feel like the market, the way things are going, is just making it tougher. It just really is. No packages are going out. Packages will be delayed. Packages will be lost. You'll get the wrong package.
They're gonna be taken.
No, like there were plenty of posts. I know y'all saw that people actually ordering shoes, and when they order them, it'll be somebody on FedEx talking about, "I got some new shoes," because they just opened somebody's package and found out they were getting shoes delivered to their house.
Just gonna go away.
So I just feel like the way the market is going, there has to be some kind of regulation, or like, I mean, I don't want regulation personally, but there just has to be a good medium where people can get the shoes that they want on time, and businesses can actually like get the shoes out to the people.
Right. So, according to my nigga Joe, he said packages getting delivered. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you delivering packages over there?
For sure.
Shit, I know I am. You?
Packages?
Your shit delayed too?
No.
I hope not. Them niggas don't get it, but okay.
My shit hurt.
Your shit early? Yeah. Well, goddamn, you might be a QP over there.
No.
Quick promo over there.
No, I'm just saying, The delivery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the experience. Not the experience, just the delivery.
GPS.
You stay dropping them off, bro. That is stupid.
Pick them up too.
That's where I got.
You get too much.
I got bad shoulders.
Pause, man.
I got bad shoulders now, nigga.
I gotta do is say that's all I gotta do.
Set an appointment.
I'm gonna be there on time.
He said he can't lose you. One call and that's all.
Don't even call me, just take my phone. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, man.
So what's the next topic, bro? What's the next topic?
So, man, we're gonna start on the relationship segment, and then we're gonna end it.
So we're going to the next segment.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, my question would be,
y'all ready for this? Y'all make sure y'all ready for this, ladies.
We
make
know
sure
it
y'all
real.
ready. Oh, okay, let's go some
We already knew it was
Y'all better be ready for it,
We
because
let our guests answer these questions first.
hold on, man, everybody gotta answer questions, nigga.
I know, but I like to let our guests speak first when it comes to these questions because everybody already expected our opinions.
Yeah.
So, when you guys look for a spouse, or not a spouse, look for
Significant.
a significant other, what are some of the things that you look for? Or what are some red flags, you know, because they had a red flag thing going on. So what are some red flags that you like, whoa, nigga?
What are your red flags?
What are your red
Everybody's red flags is going to be different.
Well, shit, not me and yours.
Oh, no, ours is the same.
One of my red flags is consistency. Like, you gotta be consistent with me. Ain't no
What does that mean?
That's, well, so
texting me.
that means 95% of niggas are out.
No, it's fine.
Because only 5% of niggas are
What's
consistent.
you? I think you just holler at me.
See, mine is communication.
Oh, there go another 95%.
Because I'm good at communicating. Like, you know, if something come up, you gonna know. If I'm feeling some type of way, you gonna know. Like, it's
But let me. I be telling people all the time, you can over communicate.
you can.
You can over communicate. You can be a good communicator, but you can talk your way out of you some shit. Like
You
if
right.
if you have
Talk your way into some shit.
Yeah, I'll talk your way out of it. Well, I say out of like speaking from
Oh, okay.
perspective.
Yeah.
Pushing
Talk
the
your
person
way out of your person.
Yeah,
Out of
really
your,
tell you, talk your way out of some.
that didn't come out right.
It's a median somewhere, and
Talk
some people
yourself
just
out of
don't
it.
get it. Communication will always be important.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Just that makes sure you don't over
And that's
communicate.
when you over communicating, they need to say
Yeah, just say that.
that.
Just say that. Yeah. What's your rating?
I mean, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I think over communication. I think that means you hiding something.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
at that point, like you've done so much.
Right.
But I'll also say along the lines of communication, that you got to be able to also accept what's being communicated. You know, some people they're good at communicating their ideas, their thoughts, you know how they're feeling.
Receptive.
But is it really landing? You know what I'm saying? Or is it just people talking to each other? You know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking at each other. Not
Oh, there we go.
That's right.
So you pointing on like comprehension.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what listening here.
It's the difference between listening and hearing.
Definitely.
Yeah. We talked about that shit yesterday,
Yeah.
2 days
Always
ago.
talk.
It's the difference if I'm listening to
To
you
respond.
versus
Right.
me hearing what you're saying.
And my nigga, you gotta learn how to shut your goddamn mouth. Like, bro, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Yeah.
God
For
made
a
it that way
reason.
for a reason, nigga.
Was-
Like,
So what my mouth right here.
Why? Man, bro. Honestly, bro.
weird, bro.
Niggas and females, both of them, they always, sometimes niggas have female tendencies and they, I'm not disrespecting the female, but females are emotional and you guys can attest to that. You know, you guys act off emotion a lot and sometimes men say things that go overboard. And you know, once you say that, you can't take that shit back. It gonna stick. You know, sometimes a woman will say something, and you can't take it back. You can't take that back. You know, so make sure when you speak, you're slow to anger. You know, and speak life and not death into situations. And that's what people do. But they speak a lot of death into situations. They kill shit with their tongue. Basically, man, You telling a nigga, you telling a nigga, if you with somebody, man, build them up. You can't be telling a nigga all that you ain't shit, you ain't gonna never be shit. Man, what you think that's gonna do? People don't want it. That's not speaking life into people. You know, certain situations. Sometimes you may feel like somebody ain't shit.
But that nigga ain't shit.
Yeah,
if she telling the truth now.
Yeah, what I'm saying though, don't never discourage a man or a woman that's building. You know, always. You know, if they're building, you know, always be there to catch them when they fall, or catch them when they're doing
what they building.
It's
some bullshit.
If it's some bullshit, but hey, look, I'm gonna be honest, man. And it's Taraji movie. You remember that movie?
Yeah,
She did not believe in that shit, man. He caught on. He didn't give a shit because she didn't believe in it. She didn't believe in the vision. Yeah, you know. So you know, I feel like anytime somebody has a vision and they have something, I always try my best to see their vision, even if sometimes somebody else may think it's some bullshit. I always try to see the beauty in what they're trying to build, because although it may be some bullshit to you, it may be gold to somebody else. So you gotta always try to see people's vision, you know. And I thank God for one reason. That's why me and my wife kind of work, because you know, she had a vision of owning a hair salon, you know, a long time ago, and I was able to, you know, help her push towards that, and she doing it now.
But what's your red flag though, nigga?
What's my red flags? What's my red flags with I've never. First of all, I'm married.
I'm not getting you in trouble. What used to be your red flag?
What used to be my red flag?
You might not even say that either.
Before her, so yeah.
So what used to be my red flags is a motherfucker who just talk too much. Sometimes when a motherfucker talk too much, bro, like you said, over communicate, man, they doing some shit, bro. Like they hiding something.
All right, hold up, cause I talk a lot.
No.
You said you don't talk too much, though. You can talk a lot, but just not too much.
But y'all be hiding shit.
I don't know.
You hide shit.
I really don't do nothing. You can ask him. I be in the same spot every day doing the same thing. So I just talk. I just like to talk.
I'm straightforward. Sometimes guys can't believe that some women are just straightforward.
Yeah.
I mean, some women just know what they want, very specific. So most guys can't.
I don't know. You know, it's a difference between a woman that's, you know, that's straightforward, that's telling you exactly what they want, and then a motherfucker who is materialistic. You know what I'm saying? And then telling you what they want, like that's telling you what they want to. Motherfuckers just take that shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just take that shit and run with it. It's always a certain type of person that you know you can see yourself with. You know, and a lot of people, you know, say, we was just talking about that shit the other day, man. A motherfucker can be like the ugliest person in the world. Like, why you talking to that nigga? Why you talking to her? It's because they have something, and you see a value in that you don't see in nobody else.
So I was going, since y'all the only two women here, so why do y'all feel like that a nigga can be just busted? Like, a nigga can have nothing going on for himself, but a woman will choose him over a nigga who make 6 figures. Why y'all feel like that may happen sometimes?
Because someone might not have much, but they're worth more.
Like, I feel like we feel sorry for guys.
Spiritually, personally. I mean, on that. I'm speaking from like you said, not being materialistic. Because yes, you can. You can choose the guy with more money, but is that all you getting from it?
Right.
No.
Versus someone who don't have it and they may be trying and it's just not working in their favor right now, because even rich people went through that. Right. And I mean, they done had people to sit on their team and stick with them through that. So there's some people need that. And but if he just down bad and he's just staying down bad by choice, then you just down bad and I'm
let me tell y'all my perspective, because you know I'm the relationship guru.
So you saying your red flags right now? You saying your red flags?
No, I'm just telling my perspective of why the question I just
You don't
asked.
want him to tell he ready.
No, hell no. I ain't gonna tell no red flag.
They gonna be-
I already got a dog house.
General one then, 'cause it's much for everybody. Right.
So I just asked y'all that question. My perspective on the question I asked you guys is like, I just think women gonna fuck with whoever they like. You know, so what? It just doesn't. It's
Pause. Is
nothing.
that true?
It's nothing. It's
Y'all
not
gonna
no
fuck
science
who
to
you
it.
wanna
Like, you
fuck,
know,
right?
is you gonna fuck with who you wanna
You gonna fuck who you
fuck?
wanna
Just like a
fuck.
man.
That's not
Well, a
me.
man, now, a man is different. Like, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga
Yeah,
see something he like or something, whatever. Even if he don't like, he like, okay, we men, so
It's
it's
the
different.
same thing.
It's not.
How?
Because women, no. Women
See,
are very,
we do
women
it
are,
with emotion.
that's it. That's
And they're very specific.
Yeah.
Selective.
So
So
Okay.
we do,
A
yeah.
nigga? We don't give a fuck.
Emotions,
We don't give a fuck.
Niggas say
Well,
you got
I do now. I used to
Yeah.
not give a fuck. Well, I ain't know. Hey, no.
Crackhead,
Y'all
like,
can talk to
crackhead.
Yeah.
No, what was it?
Oh, so you fucking on crackhead?
No, I'm just saying, like, how dudes.
Smoke rock.
Yeah. They can fuck with a crackhead.
First of all, I wanna make
She
this-
fucking with Tyrone business.
I want to make this clear so I can clear me and my brother now. We don't fuck with nobody, but
Yeah.
two
Right.
people.
True.
Crystal says
Yeah.
and Andrew says.
Yeah,
That's it.
clear that, but anyway.
Y'all fuck with two people like together?
But don't try me on that.
I'm playing.
His wife
I'm
is
playing.
Crystal, my
Yeah,
wife is
yeah,
Andrew,
yeah.
and that's it.
You know I know. But
Yeah.
Now you gonna make New York come in this bitch and go crazy.
Not New York.
So we're gonna go back to the original questions. Like, I got yours, I got yours. Hey, did I get yours?
No,
Niggas?
no.
I get your red flags. So what's your red flags, bro?
Personally, my red flags have to do with a person's attitude
Oh shit.
and their mind more than like anything else. So I'm the type of person that's not very materialistic, and when I talk to a person, it's about things that interest me. So when I see a person, no, real shit.
Attention
I
is
felt like
detail.
I put more attention into people who put attention into me.
Damn right.
So like
Damn right.
when I see that, I'm just like,
Whole bunch of Leo shit.
all right, I'm gone. Like that's a red flag. Like I don't like when people honestly are very materialistic, because when it becomes about what you have,
Oh.
I start thinking about what you lost, like what you didn't have.
Not
at a
only
point in
that, one
time.
day you gonna run out of gifts to give.
Yeah, man. My wife don't run out of gifts. That ain't shit she can get me that I already got. We gon' man, shit, we been together for shit, going on 14 Christmases. What the fuck she gonna get me that I already don't got? I'm just being honest. One day you gonna run out of ideas of gifts, bro. Like the biggest gift is having you. Like that's it.
But I feel like a person should be able to, like, when you get to know a person, you should be able to feel comfortable enough to like express your ideas without coming off as narcissistic, without coming off as egotistical, without coming off as, oh, you should only learn about me, you should only care about me. No, it's a two-way street. And when I see there's only one way, I ain't going down that road.
So red flag. Red flag. Did I get your red flag? That it.
But if anybody got a red flag on me, it's green.
She don't go.
Hey, you pass I ain't never heard
She
of
said she don't go, nigga.
If you ever had a red flag on me, it's green.
Green is brown.
But you gotta be a big
Oh,
old.
wait. I got another red flag. If someone is telling me about their situation and I tell them, I don't believe in giving advice. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't believe in giving advice because people are gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day.
Right.
But if you're coming to me, I deserve like every opportunity to treat you with respect. So I'm going to tell you how I feel based off what you told me.
True.
Because I respect you. And if I see you go back to that same decision, I'm not going to be around you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to be like, you make the decision yourself. I'm going to be real with you. Figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. So you decide to go back to what you told me.
So how would you feel like, example, so how would you feel in this situation? If you was talking to a young lady and you put her on in a situation or whatever. You put her on. She take the game that you gave her and she take it and give it to somebody else. Good. No. I'm saying another man. Like, and now you have now you have competition in the same lane.
Oh, ain't no
So it's like, no, but I'm saying though, that's okay. So if it's pillow talk or something like that, y'all pillow talk, y'all discussing some things, and you put her on game,
okay,
and she take the same vision that you have and give it to another dude. Like, how would you feel in that situation?
you like I'm giving another nigga game, cause like that shit ain't no competition to me. I mean, what's for me out here is for me. That's just true.
Wow.
I believe, bro.
Right.
Like I don't see no other man as competition, cause shit.
But
Can you trust your girl?
That's
though?
Do I trust?
Would you be able to trust your old lady though? Is she sharing that type of information?
I don't care, cause like I'm with you because I trust you. Not the other way around. Like I said those words because you obviously need to hear them. So if you telling somebody else they need to hear them, I'm fine with that. It's how you act on what you said. Dude, it takes two people to make a decision, and if
The
you,
decision made once she tell.
I mean, if that's so, anything, I'm
to
not
me,
there no more.
to me,
I'm not gonna be here anymore.
because my opinion, nigga, the game is sold. They ain't told, nigga.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, nigga, you gotta pay me for that.
The game is the game, and I chalk a lot of shit up to the game, and I don't feel no ways about it. Cause guess what? Game to game, and I'm on to the next play.
I'm with you, bro. I really don't give a fuck about you telling somebody else, cause man, I ain't trying to be cocky and all, but it ain't like a motherfucker gonna do it the way I do it anyway.
Right.
So you know, it's just like you
That
know,
person
I ain't trying to be cocky,
But
but
still, yeah, it's just
Hey, run that back, Turbo. It ain't what? Ain't like you gonna do what?
ain't like he gonna do it the way that I do it anyway. I feel like there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers who are in the sneaker game, and a whole bunch of motherfuckers that sell sneakers, but they don't do it the way that the twins do it. So
Oh, we talking about sneakers.
No,
I'm just talking about life in general. Anything,
We just
man.
using that.
Anything.
Cause they
You
married
know?
men.
Oh, okay.
Anything. It don't matter what it is. Anything. You know, I just don't feel like it gets better than me.
What's your mind?
I ain't trying to be cocky. I'm just
No, my mind ain't
Like,
better,
I'm
bro.
being cocky, cause like that.
No, I'm just being honest. Like, don't nobody put their all into every single thing and into people. I put everything that I have into the people that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? I'll give my last dime to see the people that I believe in be successful. And I just don't feel like anybody or a lot of people ain't that real. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna piggyback off what you said because like I feel like that's good, but there's no ill will after that. After you moved on, because guess what? Like you did what you did at the end of the day because you did it out of a good place, right? Out of a good place.
Man, I don't know. I don't hold no grudges against something that somebody did to me 5 years ago, bro. That's on you. You did that. You decided to make that decision. Like I ain't finna hold no grudge. Man, nigga.
We on red flags. Hold up, nigga.
That's one of my red flags.
Y'all niggas taking over my segment, man.
That is one of my red flags.
Nigga, what's your red flags over there, A5?
Keep looking like one.
I'm Shoot down.
We just cut your whole thing.
Hey, they call you Far, right?
We know what they said. It's going to the next segment. I'm gonna say, oh, hell no. Come on, hell no. That's fucked up. But, god damn, what you say?
What's your red flags, bro?
She said I'm looking like that. Yikes. Like, you ain't supposed to call me out like that. That was off camera type shit. Hey, bleep that out. Bleep that out, please. Damn, I gotta get my mind back. Fuck my head up. Red flag. Are we talking about red flags in what situation now?
Just relationships, bro. This is a
In
relationship.
general, what's a red
You
flag?
talking to the guru, nigga? What's up? What's your red flags, bro?
I got a couple of for you if you don't remember.
Hell yeah, nigga. Hell yes.
We won't talk about that though.
A red flag for me is like questioning me on what the fuck I say.
Yeah.
I like if I tell you I'm gonna do something, don't question whether I'm gonna do it or not.
Woo, nigga, you said a mouthful then. I know somebody who need to hear that.
But with that, another red flag is if you say you're gonna do something do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna be. I'm not your dad. I may be daddy.
You might be one nigga.
And if your girl from New York, nigga, you poppin'.
But like if you say you're gonna do it, then do it. You know what I'm saying, though? Like that's just saying you're gonna do something and you don't do it is a red flag. I'm pretty. I don't ask for too much. So like it really takes.
You got everything, A5.
Like to be, you really gotta be fucking up for it to be a red flag for me. Cause I'm like, you know, I'm a forgiving person and I believe in compromise and I just believe.
Somebody move Volcano.
You know.
That's Dre though.
Yeah, you cool. That's me. I've been Pete.
Okay, alright.
I've been Pete. I don't know.
My bad. I ain't mean to
You ain't see, but they see.
I ain't mean to
They see me in the camera. I'm looking like,
We about to get real dangerous.
you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get up. But nah, like you just really gotta be fucking up. Like red flag for me is putting your previous relationship or previous experiences into what the fuck we got going on.
Leave that shit in the past. If that shit is in the past, leave it in the past. Leave it in the past, cause if you bringing that shit into a new relationship, that relationship is not gonna work.
I don't give a fuck with Charles, dude. I ain't Charles.
If you go back to Charles, I'ma laugh at you.
I'm not Charles.
No, I ain't
I'm not Charles. Bitch, do I look like I can't see? My name is not Charles.
Nah, you go back to Charles. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna clown you. I'm not gonna go on social media and bash you. I'm just gonna pray for you in silence. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not like, and I'm gonna just go about my business. You know?
I am not blind, and I do not sing. My last name is not
I
Charles.
don't get off on making other people feel bad about themselves. You know,
No, it ain't making them feel bad, but it's like, why would you go back to your bad decision?
It's not for me to ask that.
It's not for me to ask that, and not for me to figure that out. That's not.
But I guess what he just said, you was in the streets before you met me. Figure yourself out before you come talk to me, cause what you did with them she's back there ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, for sure.
So if y'all, you know what you do when you in the
Streets
streets.
are a comfortable place though.
Huh?
The streets are
And that's
place.
fine, but when you try to settle down and then you're being very insecure because of things you did.
The streets is a comfortable place. That's not a comfortable place.
Right, that's what
The streets is not a comfortable place. Running around with multiple women is not
because it
comfortable.
does make it hard for people
That shit
to
is
trust
not
people
comfortable.
when
I don't know how
you
you do it,
witness
bro.
people go against people.
Okay, there are different people in the streets that play by different rules.
But still though,
I just said what I was talking
Being in
about.
the streets is not comfortable, bro.
I said what I
not
got.
comfortable at all, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't got no lies. You gotta tell me. Shit, nigga, you gotta tell a lie. Nigga, you tell a lie. You out your motherfucking mouth. You ain't lying.
Hey, Zach.
Nigga, you lying now.
I apologize for my reaction because I understand what you. I'm looking at it from. I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, being your age. Like, I can see what you're saying. Like, being in the street. You're just saying that you are content and you're comfortable with being with yourself.
Right.
You don't need nobody else.
True.
To solidify and to
Hold up.
give you
Hold up.
justification for what
Hold up. Did you say you don't need nobody else?
That's a lie.
Does that you need somebody else?
No, not at all.
All right.
That's
so
a lie.
No, I'm being real.
That's a lie, bro.
That's a big lie. Everybody needs something.
Okay, I'll let y'all speak and
Yeah, I
I'll
got
explain
somebody,
why
else.
I don't need.
I got Jesus Christ. I got the Father, the Son, and the precious Holy Spirit.
Let's just be real, bro. Let's be realistic, bro.
Let's be real, nigga. Give it a buck, nigga.
Ain't no person right here in this area that don't inspire to be a spouse one day.
Exactly.
Ain't none of y'all right here that's not inspiring to be a spouse one day. At some point, every nigga right here want to settle down at some point. You can't keep being wild all your life, bro. You don't want to be a wild ass nigga all your life, slinging dick everywhere.
Right.
Like, I'm just being honest, bro. If we being real, if we being real, bro, you don't want to be slinging dick everywhere all the time.
I select from
Hey.
places, yes.
Okay, but I'm saying,
Let me park here.
but you gonna come to a time and come to a point to where you want to settle down with one
He's not
person.
there. That's why I said I had to put
Right.
myself in his shoes.
Yeah, he ain't there yet, but he gonna get there.
No, he's 10 years old. He's 10
He
years old.
10 years
I'm very comfortable. They got they're not boyfriends, but they date multiple people, and they know about each other. I mean, people.
But is that not what you do with dating?
But
Yes, I believe in
You date
dating.
multiple people, right?
Right. But you can't hold that against someone once you actually want to settle down with somebody. That's what I was saying.
But that's a part of communication. You gotta.
Right.
There you go.
That's what I was saying. You can't let things you've done in the past bring you to be insecure in another relationship. One that basically you're assuming this person haven't gave you reasons to feel the way you do, but because you've witnessed other people do it, you're projecting that on them.
Right.
And that's hindering.
That was the
Well, first of all, y'all said something that was very interesting. Dating and smashing is two different things. Like way two different things. If you're dating multiple people, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're smashing all of them. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
or
still
you having
restricted.
anything with all of them. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's the thing. So how do we define that? So if we're in a talking state, what is talking? What is talking? What is dating? And what is we don't smash it.
I feel like this.
So what is
I feel like
dating?
this.
What is talking? What is dating? We all
I feel like this. I feel like a man or a woman date different people because those people all bring something to the table that they're missing. That they're missing out of just one person.
Right, we
I
made a
just
movie
feel
about
it.
it.
I
It's
feel
called
like you
She Got
date
Married.
multiple people more so to learn yourself.
Right.
And see what exactly you want, because everybody's always gonna be different. And I mean,
I don't think you'll ever
So-
really.
so-
I
so-
don't think you'll ever really fully figure out
Right, you
everything
never
that you
will.
want in one person.
So that's what I'm saying though. What I'm saying though is so how do we define when we're in the talking stage? If we're talking, are we dating, or what are we doing? If we
I
just-
don't
just
believe
talking?
there's such thing as like a talking phase, because like if I'm dating, I'm telling you that hey, I like you, but guess what? I'm also not exclusive because I believe in dating, bro.
I'll throw a flag on the plate.
Yeah, real big flag.
Because when you're dating,
parachute
you
out
don't
there.
know if you like that person yet. When you're talking to them, like you know that you like that person.
hold up, I got it the other way. Dating, we almost there. We on to something.
Right. Talking.
Because I exclusively date. I don't date multiple people.
Me too.
I take my time.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Right, I used to.
It's me.
So y'all talk. So y'all exclusively date. Y'all talk before y'all date.
Honestly, that talking phase is basically dating for me, because if
So
I'm
it's the same
interested in,
thing.
It can't be.
no, I mean yes.
Right.
I mean, yeah, okay. My thing is, I don't figure out what you got going on. Where's your mindset?
Right.
So is that talking or dating?
Well, yeah,
Talking
it's
for me.
well, that's talking.
Yeah.
That's
But I
talking.
wouldn't even. That's what I'm saying. I just take out the whole
Well, if we do
talking
that, if we
part
do that over
because-
dinner, that's a date.
Cause
Exactly.
it's no need to say we're talking.
We're not gonna
If
do that over
If you go to
text.
someone else and you say, well, I'm talking to this person, and it gets back, they're like, we don't even talk. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you just put that out the whole way. And if you're dating, you're dating. If you're not, talking.
Okay. So what I mean by talking,
That's the
the
introduction.
talking stage for me, like you say, it's the introduction.
Yeah, but
When we're talking, I feel like we're having a phone conversation. We're really figuring each other out.
Right.
Dating is
6 months. Yeah.
we're going to dinner,
Yeah.
we're going to the movies, we're doing something.
We
You
took
your
the-
ass paying. You paying for your own shit. But anyway,
You know, we took the next.
See, that's where I'm confused.
Next
Because
step.
like I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. If I'm dating, like I'm a man that like I pay. Like I don't leave with my wallet, but I pay because it's courtesy. That's how
I agree. I agree. Now, if it's a mutual date, if we both set it up, we both agree, you pay for your own shit. Now, in dating space, you pay for your shit and I'll pay for mine. Now, because you ain't finna get a free meal out of me and then all of a sudden you decide you don't want me and want a nigga. Hell no.
But that's what your talking stage. Where do you go wrong right there?
That's what you say the table, like you said the expectation.
Right.
For me, it's like this. I mean, if you decide after we went on some dates that you don't want me, I don't care about
Honestly,
that.
it's the person who asked on the date. That person, if you whoever
Right.
asked,
They got-
I'm gonna always pay. I'm gonna always pay on the
Nigga,
date.
watch your fucking mind.
I'm always
Bro.
Let's keep it 100. Women don't ask. Women don't ask men on dates no more.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
no, I ain't
lot.
saying
Nigga,
that.
please.
that's the one that you
Exactly. The one
Nigga,
that
hold on now.
I
Hold on
know.
now. Why you gonna feel like that? Damn, man.
For real.
Women don't ask men on dates that men want women to ask. I get asked on dates. I be like, I do not want to go on a fucking date with you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't say it like that. But it's like damn.
Asshole.
You got them. You gonna pay for mine. You like.
I feel like I'm putting like this.
She
And
gonna pay for
I feel
yours.
like women who know like they got some interest or they got a man's eye. Y'all gonna automatically play hard to get because that's what y'all grandmamas told y'all to do. My grandmama
I
told
don't
me
play
that.
with people.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
how
not playing. That's not playing, but that's that whole like applying pressure type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know about pressure? Right. You know about pressure? Excuse me.
I make it
You gonna play hard.
nice.
See, exactly. You make it hard for him, which is like just a.
Make it hard.
To me, to
That's
be
what
honest
I'm
with you,
thinking, like, make
when
it
a
hard.
woman
Yeah,
play that hard to get shit,
Oh no, I'm talking about like.
it makes
so,
you
like,
more
That's
attracted
what
to
I'm
him.
thinking.
Alright, so let's just say
They
hypothetically
want
speaking.
what they can't get.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but if you are, bro, don't be mad. I'm not trying to hit on your female or nothing like that.
We're not trying to hit on your female. She gets on the podcast. She against.
Okay, so you feeling me, I'm feeling you. You can be like, hey, we should go out to grab a bite from Oliver's or fucking Cashman's or wherever. Before I say something to you about going out to get a bite.
Yeah, I would.
Now, if you do that, who paying?
I would, cause I asked out.
Right.
What is this?
No, what? Okay, but me being a gentleman, like if you ask me on a date, guess what?
You gonna want to pay for it anyway,
No,
cause they know that's
no,
your
first of all,
right.
no, I'll let you pay for it all. And I'll pay for my
You an ass.
Hey, shit. Hey,
You know what, bro?
My brother's an ass. Modern day.
I don't believe if a woman pays.
You know damn well he would do
Right, bro.
I don't believe it.
A woman would never pay on a date.
Cause they ain't gonna end up like
Never.
what he just said. They never
Never.
pay on dates. I always pay. Okay, but some of y'all don't let them pay. When they try, y'all don't let them. And
I would never let a woman pay. I would never go on a date.
I'm
Even though I never go on a first date again, but I would never go on a first date with a woman and she gonna pay. Never.
You never
That's
go
how
out
I
that
would.
again either.
Huh?
Ooh, I never go on the first date again.
Okay, you said.
I paid on my first date. I paid on my first couple days, but you never believe she don't pay on some days before.
First
You got
date.
Yeah,
that
right, she has, but she has paid. She has paid.
You got that.
But not the first
You
one.
gotta earn me.
Stuff like
Shit.
that, I would keep going, cause I
How she earn it?
good time, like-
You know, you earn me by, putting the same energy into things that I put the same energy in.
Yeah, that's me.
Shit, to put the same money into it.
I'm gonna put the same money. I'm gonna put
Shannon,
it up.
Shannon, we ain't doing that right now. We ain't doing. We ain't
Hey,
doing that.
Jeff, though, what I'm saying though is, bro, what I'm saying though, if y'all in a dating stage, bro, and you invite her, okay, that's fine for you to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Or if she invite you,
I'm still gonna pay for it.
then if she invites you, you be a gentleman and say, look, I'll pay for mine, and you pay for yours. That's
Cause
how.
some people only accept dates just for the free meals.
Hell yeah!
But see, yeah,
They
that's.
did me like that before. I ain't gonna even lie. Right? I won't slap that dude. No, I'll just play.
I don't know. I like to test drive before I like go on cop.
Test drive?
Yeah.
Shit. What you mean? What kind of test drive?
Like okay,
Elaborate.
so I'm not finna just say because I wear a size 12, I'm finna go buy me a size 12 and some easy slides. I'm gonna try them on first.
So what that mean? Nigga,
Right.
what you saying? What the fuck you saying, nigga?
I'm gonna see if the garage can fit this Mack truck. Nigga, like,
So you go.
but I'm
You
not
talking about
trying to
like on the first date though? Damn,
Yeah,
man.
they two together. The first date.
Man, oh hell. Nigga, now you an asshole.
Way too far.
How dare you? How dare you, A5?
Mama, excuse me.
Wow.
I'll be goddamn. I take a female 4-5 dates. And I need to see.
Nah, you ain't say 4 or 5 now. You said the first.
First.
4 or 5, yeah, goddamn right. No.
After the first date that I paid for, yeah, she's gonna look like two dates in my damn.
Man, get the hell out of here.
My account gonna look like 2 days. So I'm like, goddamn.
Weirdo.
I paid $75, $80 on this damn date. Yeah,
That's why you take it to Applebee's, nigga.
2 for 20.
Damn.
see.
No, see, she wants for the McDonald's and the picnic.
She
No,
wanna
I ain't going.
bone
We ain't going to McDonald's. We're going to Big
No, I'm trying to help her.
Bone.
Oh, it's a pick. So you the type of nigga that, based on the date that you take her,
No.
that's what you just said.
No.
Based on the date where you take her, it's gonna be, hey, shit, hey. I take you to Bonefish Grill, bitch. I'm trying to ball.
Yeah.
Bonefish Grill? It's all
Hey, cut that, bro.
This man,
dumb as hell.
he said, Bonefish Grill, bitch, you better let me drill.
My thing is,
Chill out.
Applebee's, get on your knees.
y'all.
Man, get out
Oh man, let me stop, man.
No.
People can be users out here, and I'm gonna tell you from the standpoint of like my partners, cause like I done had some partners that done been with some females that got some money, or their parents got some money. They don't like use them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like this girl at all, but like, she bought me this shit first date. She went out, she paid. You know what I'm saying? Second date, we went out to a bar. She paid. She bought me some shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just don't want like that to come back on me.
Right.
I've never been heartbroken before, and I ain't trying to feel that because I'm a person that can like see somebody else's experience and I can learn from somebody else. I ain't got to necessarily go through the fact that you touch the damn iron, you gonna get burned. I ain't gotta do that same dumbass shit that I just seen your monkey ass. I know that shit hot. I see what the fuck your hand blistering up. You know what I'm not gonna be doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just don't want to be in the same predicament as things that I've seen. Now that is almost like being a hypocrite based on what I said about red flag. You in a prior relationship and you bring this to this relationship. It's close, but I cut it off in a point where like, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Mm-hmm. Because we may have the best dinners, we may have the best conversations, we may have the best connection, but like, baby girl, like, if you can't knock down on your penis, like, period.
This
like,
is true.
So your thing is you feel like
as a
like,
man,
you can have everything.
You wasn't here on one of the episodes, and shout out to Global Soul, Shopping with the Soul, and my brothers, but yeah, sex is definitely top 3 for me. For sure.
Really?
Top
Yeah.
one.
Really?
No. Let's just be honest. Sex is top 5.
Really?
Sex is top 5.
Top 5 of who?
Really?
It should be top 5 in any relationship.
Top 1, nigga.
It's top 3.
It's top 3.
It's not 3.
It may be
I ain't
top
gonna fuck you if I don't know what's in your head.
Okay,
It's definitely top. Sex is top 5 in a
I don't
relationship.
really.
21, you don't give a fuck what's in her head.
We
No,
old.
you don't.
Sex is top 5 in a relationship, bro. I don't care what anybody
Sex
says.
is top 3 and it's not 3. Put it like that.
You gotta grow old. I feel like
Sex is top 5.
What have you grown old for?
Don't-
Shit, man.
Sex is top 5 in a relationship.
It's
It's important. I mean, I ain't gonna even lie, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If I do not have sex 3 times, at least 3 to 4 times a week, I'm a different person.
My point. So therefore you gotta move that.
But I'm
from
with a
top 5
person.
to top.
I'm with a person that want to have sex with me just as much as I
Well,
want to
but
have
this
sex
is
with
the
her.
thing though.
So hey, it's good.
your partner, she gonna make me feel that shit. Like, if you're not satisfied, if she's a good partner, she gonna make me feel that shit. She gonna know. Like,
Sex is important.
And
It is important, and it doesn't matter. It's not the most important thing in a relationship, but it's one of the top ones.
That's why I said it's top
1, 2. I say 2.
I say that's why I said it's not.
Well, I'll say this: it's
That's
important to a
important.
man with a high sex drive or a woman with a high sex drive.
Of course.
Yeah, and I'm happy. I can say 3 people right here.
I just
Three
want to
men right here.
It's not the most important.
Yeah, it's not.
But it's
most
like
important
it's
to me.
like here's the most important, and then here goes sex.
Damn, right.
Them bitches touch.
So yo, man, we're gonna save this topic for the next one. We're gonna go about 30 minutes for the next section. So yo, we're gonna close out, man. Shopping with the Soul holiday session, man. We back. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Happy Festivus.
We need everybody closing remarks though. Let's get everybody closing remarks, man.
All right, so my closing remarks would be, hey man, live life. You only get one. God is good, and God sees everything. So make sure you're doing the right thing when nobody's watching.
Be great.
Is that Don? Remember, play life like a game of spades. Set your hand, play to win, and never renege.
Live life. Live your life.
Live your life. Hey. Okay.
Stay prayed up and shout out to all the melons.
The melons. What you got? I'm gonna steal that shit. What you got, bro?
Yo, do everything you want to do. Don't have no regrets. Do when you want to do it, how you want to do it, wherever you want to do it, do it.
AKA fuck her on the first date.
Hey, we out.